History repeats itself, first as tragedy, second as farce. Workers of the world unite. You have nothing to lose but your chains. The only antidote to mental suffering is physical pain. Social progress can be measured by the social position of the female sex. The production of too many useful things results in too many useless people. Let the ruling classes tremble at a communist revolution. The proletarians have nothing to lose but their chains. They have a world to win. Working men of all countries, unite. If anything is certain, it is that I myself am not a Marxist. The rich will do anything for the poor, but get off their backs. Capital is dead labor, which, vampire-like, lives only by sucking living labor, and lives the more labor it sucks. From each according to his abilities, to each according to his needs. The meaning of peace is the absence of opposition to socialism. Religion is the sigh of the oppressed creature, the heart of a heartless world, and the soul of soulless conditions. It is the opium of the people. Reason has always existed, but not always in a reasonable form. The history of all previous societies has been the history of class struggles. Necessity is blind until it becomes conscious. Freedom is the consciousness of necessity. The theory of communism may be summed up in one sentence: abolish all private property. Society does not consist of individuals, but expresses the sum of interrelations, the relations within which these individuals stand. Landlords, like all other men, love to reap where they never sowed. The more the division of labor and the application of machinery extend, the more does competition extend among the workers, the more do their wages shrink together. Anyone who knows anything of history knows that great social changes are impossible without feminine upheaval. Social progress can be measured exactly by the social position of the fair sex, the ugly ones included. The first requisite for the happiness of the people is the abolition of religion. The worker of the world has nothing to lose but their chains. Workers of the world unite. Art is always and everywhere the secret confession, and at the same time the immortal movement of its time. Religion is the impotence of the human mind to deal with occurrences it cannot understand. The ruling ideas of each age have ever been the ideas of its ruling class. In bourgeois society, capital is independent and has individuality, while the living person is dependent and has no individuality. The writer must earn money in order to be able to live and to write, but he must by no means live and write for the purpose of making money. History does nothing. It does not possess immense riches. It does not fight battles. It is men, real, living, who do all this. The human being is in the most literal sense a political animal, not merely a gregarious animal, but an animal which can individuate itself only in the midst of society. The ideas of the ruling class are in every epoch the ruling ideas, i.e., the class which is the ruling material force of society, is at the same time its ruling intellectual force. Capitalist production, therefore, develops technology and the combining together of various processes into a social whole only by sapping the original sources of all wealth, the soil and the laborer. We should not say that one man's hour is worth another man's hour, but rather that one man during an hour is worth just as much as another man during an hour. Time is everything. Man is nothing. He is at the most time's carcass. Experience praises the most happy the one who made the most people happy. While the miser is merely a capitalist gone mad, the capitalist is a rational miser. Capital is money, capital is commodities. By virtue of it being value, it has acquired the occult ability to add value to itself. It brings forth living offspring, or, at the least, lays golden eggs. Capital is reckless of the health or length of life of the laborer, unless under compulsion from society.